When I record podcasts, I like to stay hydrated. Who knew talking could be so hard? My favourite drink to have to hand is Lifeline's Hydro OG. It's a tried and tested product for me. It helped me and my team complete a 24-hour podcast, giving us the edge that we needed to get over the finish line. So whether you're at the gym, on a bike ride, or just trying to get over that night before, Lifeline's Hydro OG has got your back. Each serving is stocked with all the healthy ingredients and vitamins you could ask for. There are a great range of flavours, and with each serving at only 18 calories, you really can't go wrong. Here at the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast, we like to support local, independent companies and brands, and Lifelines is a product that I am proud to endorse. Go to lifelines.com. Now that's LYFELINEZ.com to find out more. Now, without further ado, here is today's episode. Right, so Verity isn't here yet. This is a sneaky little bit of audio we're going to put at the front of the podcast, all right, Timmy?
Okay.
Right. Because it's the beginning yet of Kids Fest and it hasn't opened yet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set you a mission, right? We did missions last year, but you were doing little missions. This is a big one, okay?
Okay.
I really would like to release a 2 or 3 minute vlog or like an advertisement of Kids Fest. All right, so you know how I taught you with the microphone like a news reporter? Hi, I'm Timmy reporting from Kids Fest.
Yeah.
And then you tell people what's here. And then what we'll do, you bring that back to me. I'll quickly edit it while Verity's doing some interviews. And then we'll try and get out for 12, right?
Okay.
And then what we'll do is we'll report back later on in the episode to see if you completed your mission.
Okay.
Yeah? So reporter Timmy, Mini-Biscuit.
Okay.
All right, okay.
Okie dokie.
Kids Fest 2023. Verity will be here in a bit. We'll officially start the episode, but this is going to be fun. Right, so we're at Kids Fest 2023, and Verity's with me for the day, right?
I am.
She's putting a wristband on. She just got here, and I'm like, yo, we're doing an interview straight away.
We're going.
Literally hasn't had time to sort
Okay, I'm
stuff out.
good. I'm set off.
And we're starting off today in one of my favourite ways to do things, and that's with Ben Coates.
Morning.
And you brought your partner with you today?
Vicky Dixon from
Vicky?
Moogies Media.
Yeah, let me turn you up a little bit because you're quite quiet.
Okay, done that
That's
again.
the best way.
Yeah. No, we're all right. That's how we do things at the Biscuit. It's just... How are you both? You good?
I'm good. You've been here all day yesterday, haven't you, Ben? So I feel quite
Yeah.
fresh this morning. I've just been filling a car with sweets. So, yeah.
The Frutella.
Yep.
I'm the usual festival state, Alex.
I love speaking to... There's different stages of Ben at a festival. There's the rushing round of just... I think actually you're at a bit of a lull now because you've just done it all, haven't you? You're like, ah!
Yeah, we enter a lull now for about half an hour until we realise where the issues could.
Where are the leaks?
It's mainly queues, to be honest, at this festival. It's mainly the queues and putting up the signs of how long it's going to take for the kids to get on the ride and, and then filling up the sweets so they run around a bit more.
But yeah, you've missed him literally running around shouting at people going,
Yeah, that was just at home doing breakfast.
I got to say, you guys have been very, very accommodating for us this year because we did bring tables and chairs, but you guys, you want a table and chair? I was like, okay. Saves me going to the car and getting them. So you give me a table, give me chairs, great spot, got power. So
But if we need chairs and tables later, we're going to come to you.
yeah. I saw how many you've got. You've got plenty. And then the other stages of so once you've plugged all the holes where the leaks are, there's the chilled. It's working. Relax a bit now.
Not for Vicky and me, no, because we'll be in the photography, as you're aware. Well,
Two modes.
Vicky will be in the photography, and I'll be just following around. So yeah, that's
How's Moogies Media going? Good.
really well, to be fair. Yeah, Vicky's the creative director and has really taken the business forward a hell of a lot. But we've been really busy. We've got weddings booking for 2024 already. One's at Tamworth Castle. which is a nice
beautiful.
venue. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
The only problem is it's in the middle of the town, and I'm a drone pilot, so not the best place to fly a drone from, but there is a big park there.
We can still take some videos there.
Yeah, we will do, won't we? And we're back. I'm back here a week Monday for Vision Express.
Oh,
They've got a conference, so we're back here for a week Monday.
I was saying like the last time I've been in that last hall, because you got an extra hall this year. The last time I've been in there was for Asda, when they opened the new Asda in Telford, because I worked in Asda and we moved over to them, and they were like, guys, it's going to be cool. Ah! And it really wasn't. They were just trying to sell this lie, and that's what they did in there.
That's got to be 10 years.
No, that's 7 years, 8 years.
You don't look old enough.
I know, thank you.
That's where you were going with
I
that.
hold the age really, really well. So anyway, how's the podcast going? You guys still doing the podcast?
We've paused it for now. We couldn't find time to do it. in
Jeff
between.
off.
Yeah.
Love it.
But I'm still obviously working full time, and Ben's got his contracts and trying to get the business just in a better place. So yeah, we've kind of put a pin in it.
Done a couple of specials. We did a season of 8 episodes, and we've done a couple of specials, and then it's now finally the time to record season 2.
Were you having guests?
No, it was just us two having a chat. quite amusing, really. It's not for kids.
We found it amusing.
It's probably not best talking about at Kids Fest, to be honest, Alex. A little bit of 18 rating on it.
I found that because one of the reasons I brought Verity in, and I really needed someone else to bounce off, is because I feel like we get so much done through conversation, just bantering at the beginning of an episode.
Definitely, yeah. Half the time I'm like, am I meant to speak? Should I be saying things? I don't know.
Unless it's Triple J.
There was no time for speaking.
So we spoke
There was no
to
time.
Shrewsbury rapper Triple J the other night, came round our house. And he's a brilliant chap, by the way. So positive, so lovely. But he talks. He's really excited. And I'm like, I'm trying to find edgeways to get in, and I'm looking at Verity trying to get her in there, and he's having such a good time on the podcast.
So he's enjoying himself.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was a fun night, wasn't it? It was a fun chat all round. But Alex was thinking, I'll step in. And I was thinking, I've not got enough experience here. I'm going to have to watch Alex do it and learn.
I think we went to do an hour podcast, and we finished at an hour 40.
Wow.
So if we all go quiet now, Verity will have to speak for the next 10 minutes. And
Go Verity.
Oh, if I need to waffle, I'll waffle. But it'll be absolute nonsense.
That's basically what.
And you'll all be sorry for it.
Well, around sort of midday, we're going to try and release a vlog. I want Timmy to do a news report. They're going. I was going to say he's going around with a camera, but it's not. It's there. I think he's going to have a play first. I think he's having a recce.
Don't blame him.
And then by sort of 12 o'clock, I'm going to release this vlog. So that'll be a time when I'll be sat at the computer editing, and Verity might be doing some stuff by herself. So that'll be fun.
Pop boxing around the show.
Hey?
Pop boxing around the show.
We would do some of that as well. We got a portable microphone. We are literally everywhere today. We've got visuals, audios. We're going to be representing you guys on in the internet as well with vlogs.
You've changed.
Ambition, baby. So here's Timmy today. He's our little reporter. He's been having a good time. What are your expectations today? Kids Fest, it's like a
Who, me?
big, yeah.
Well, as we know, I've just arrived and I'm looking around. It's such a visual treat for the eyes. So there was a lady before, fully face painted in blue from head to toe, wearing a really extravagant outfit with a little puppet ostrich or something. I was just like, what? That's amazing. What's she doing? Just bumbling around?
It's a real Smurf.
It's a who?
A real Smurf.
A real Smurf. Yeah, a real one.
A what?
A Smurf, that's
Smurf.
real.
You know the Smurfs?
Oh, a Smurf. I thought you said Smith. I was like, am I?
don't know what he says half the time.
What's Ariel Smith? Who is this?
Ariel Smith.
Yeah.
Errol Smith.
That's my new stage name.
I was like, I don't know.
Ariel Smith, and you can be Ariel Smith.
Oh, thank you.
All right. We had a bit of a treat yesterday. We went on the carousel.
Did you?
Yeah. It's for obviously PR purposes.
I'm really
Obviously.
jealous. I've never been on a carousel.
You've never been on a carousel?
No, I'm from Dolgellau in mid Wales. I didn't really have a carousel.
Did you love it?
I didn't go. I was working yesterday.
Oh, are you going to go on it today?
I mean, I might.
We're going on it now.
Yeah.
What's the rules with you guys? Because there's so many volunteers, so many wonderful volunteers today helping out. Are you guys allowed to be like, Ben, that's the third time you've been on that slide today. Get down. I mean, any of that happening today?
Depends how much there is to do behind the scenes, to be fair. We usually get a bit of a go on stuff. I've had to go on the coffee machine next door to the key, which is what I've come here with. It's got drink up, so get out to drink up, as we all love
Well,
the team there.
I didn't think about coffee, to be fair, so I might have to... would you like an interview? Yeah. Well, you know, you sort of out of coffee.
It's like, would you like your stuff moving? Yeah. It'll cost you.
It's going to cost you cost a cup.
Oh, no.
We're not doing that.
It'll be a long day for you, Verity.
I'm excited for every minute of it.
Just as long as Alex goes off and does his stuff with Timmy.
Well done for putting up a great effort to build this. I mean, you guys are great. I hope it all goes to plan.
Just a quick one, Alex. Just to your left, our right is the Smurf.
Yep.
Yeah, she is.
She's
Yeah.
real Smurf.
What is that animal?
It's like a puppet dog, isn't it?
What is Ariel Smith trotting around with?
We'll get her on the vlog. We'll get her on the vlog, and you can see.
Do you know
But this is a great opportunity to speak to local businesses. There's a guy doing martial arts over there. There's a lady speaking to me in the under fives area. She's just started up last year. She wants to come speak to us. That's my laptop being weird. I think it's about to die. I forgot that was tuned in, to be honest. So there's so many opportunities to speak to businesses from around Shropshire. It's quite cool. And then we'll get Timmy speaking to some kids as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. What we're going to do today, though, we've got a whiteboard here. We're going to do question roulette. Okay. This is a great game we play on the Shrewsbury Biscuit. So I'm going to ask you to ask the next guest a question, but you don't know who the next guest is going to be.
Why are you here?
We're going to be playing this all day.
Go on, you think of it?
Honestly, the first thing that popped into my head was, what colour pants are you wearing? I can't get out of my head. I'm sorry.
Alex, you can ask that question.
I will. With
Ben, did you have
absolute
it?
confidence.
No?
What colour pants are?
Let's hope they're American and they interpret it as trousers.
Yeah.
There's 2 volunteers over there, which should be next, actually.
Ben and
We don't
Vicky.
want to know what colour pants they were. No.
I reckon he's got black.
Ben, tell people about Moogies Media and if they need your services, where to go.
So we are Moogies Media, media business, photography, videography and drone services. Moogiesmedia.co.uk is the website. It's a fantastic website because it's been built by Vicky now and not me, so it's looking absolutely fantastic. We will
Functional and great looking.
Is that me or the website?
Ben, of course.
We do weddings, we do events, obviously.
Yeah.
As we got one. And we also do corporate services. So we've just recently done a lot with a pet sitting company. We do a lot in the farming world as well. And we prefer the farming work from March to October, but unfortunately we get a lot of it from October till March, and it's about -2, 3 or 4. So, but other than that, yeah, we do anything really. If you need a video for your business, we'll do it. And we will do it.
And wedding videos, and we launched Garage Talk online recently as well.
You can talk about the Garage Talk online.
That's your little baby. It's a
Yeah.
automotive aftermarket news site.
We'll have to organise. Come round sometime. We'll do a podcast, proper sit-down podcast. We can talk nonsense, talk about business, talk about whatever. Just come on the Biscuit and have a chat properly.
Always have to come on the Biscuit. Always have to push the Biscuit. You know that.
Yeah, brilliant. It's lovely to see you always. Have you got any questions, Verity?
No, it's just nice to meet you.
You too.
I'm excited
I've
to see what
literally-
the day brings.
Oh, here's a tornado. Catch it! Like,
I'm sure you'll have a great day, guys.
yeah, brilliant. Right,
Verity.
thank you very
Cheers,
much.
thank
Cheers.
you.
Thanks.
Right, so we've found our next victim.
First victim.
Yeah, get right into that microphone. Let me turn it up a little bit.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So, yeah, do you want to tell us who you are and where you come from today?
Yes, I'm Maxim, but I'm better known as Mr. Stroodles, basically of Stroodles Eco Tableware. So we do edible tableware, edible straws, cups, plates, bowls,
Edible?
and eco party bags. Yes, no more washing up.
That's like a little extra treat for every meal.
There you go. It's like Charlie in a chocolate factory.
What, edible plates?
Yes, they're made from wheat bran.
What do they taste like?
So that
Do you have to put a bit of honey on them to make them taste good?
You can. No, the one is on. It's like a dry Weetabix. The other ones actually taste like a cookie, like a taco. So you can eat them on their own.
That's amazing.
Every day's Taco Tuesday.
Exactly. And no washing up. That's the best thing. And you don't need pudding anymore. You just eat your plate or eat your bowl.
That's amazing. How did you come up with that?
I know. I just basically wanted to change the face of sustainability, because sustainability it's a little bit of a doom and gloom topic.
Sure.
So I just want to show and inspire how easy and fun sustainability can be. So I started with the pasta straws back then, and basically you can still go enjoy your drink or go get drunk and do it sustainably, kind of thing. So
I saw those pasta straws. They're quite cool, aren't they? You sort of like you suck up the the pasta sauce or the soup or whatever it is, and it dissolves, and you can eat the straw afterwards.
Yeah. So for cocktails, for drinks, for anything.
You guys can't see Verity's face right now.
Blown my mind.
Or you're overwhelmed in the morning.
Well, I was just thinking of like a uncooked pasta that you could just use weirdly.
Yeah, I'll bring you one over, but that's why it's so simple. And it's basically like you don't have, so it's about like showing that you don't need to change much, you don't need to change your life. It's as easy as using a pasta straw. So I just want to create those touch points in people's heads that like it can be as easy as that, and hopefully then over time something will change in their heads.
Oh, amazing.
So yeah, when did you start this?
4 years ago. So I had the pasta straws only for a good 2 years, and now it's obviously all the other products. And then we just released also sustainable party bags, because party bags are normally full of lots of plastic toys.
Nonsense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You said that, I didn't. No, so now we have like flowers that change the color of a lemonade, and then a cake mix that you can make yourself. So it's all educational. So again, it's all about having fun with sustainability. So it's like immerse yourself in it. And then that's how hopefully something will stick. So that's
the
how
mindset changes.
Yeah, it's like impacting a lot of people, millions of small changes rather than a few big ones. So because that's the only way. No one wants to compromise their lives.
Sure.
It's like a two-pronged fork, isn't it? Because you have a great product and you have a lesson to teach as well.
Exactly. That's the whole point. That's why it's so beautiful, because it's and you immerse yourself in it, and it's uncompromising. I think that's the big thing, because everything you get, like even like reusable bottle, it's good that you have one, but it's you need a mindset change. So that's why like you need to consciously do that. So it's technically someone needs to change the behavior, whereas I'm giving people like a baby step, literally. Like here it's a pasta straw, and if someone doesn't tell anyone, you wouldn't even know. So it's that like little small steps, and then this is already a huge step you're making with a reusable bottle. So I'm going step, and then when you're ready, do it. But like,
these breadcrumbs have been left for us for years. I think it's an episode of the Simpsons where Homer had a taco hat.
Oh, did he?
He had a hat where he could break off bits of taco, dip it, and eat it.
Really?
You know, the Homer Simpson thing.
Oh,
so like
I got to look it up now.
A taco hat, like a taco where you can break it off, dip it in.
Well, you can use my bowl as a hat.
I was going to say, you've come with your own real fancy hat today.
Yeah, not edible, unfortunately. Well, no, people ask you, do you have an edible business card? So no, one day, a lasagna sheet or something.
Yeah.
What's the point? Make sure you scan it with a QR code, then eat it.
There you go.
How long does it take for you to develop something like this? You say you've been doing it for 4 years, but to get it to a standard where you know it's the perfect product, and you've tested it, and you know that these things, the sell-by dates, all these kind of things, these hoops you have to jump through. How long did it take?
Yeah, no, it's more like, so the pasta straws are the easiest, because it's just basically taking an existing product and you're just refining it. With all the other stuff, I just look for factories. So I look for existing
product. You find it.
So basically, again, because I've built that brand, I've built that tone of voice. And so I'm just looking globally for those eco-innovations that will never see the light of day. And I'm just basically helping them, get a face, so to say.
Wonderful.
Brilliant.
I think it's really good. I think thank you so much, by the way, because because you are doing something really good. Like, there are so many people out there trying to do nice little things to save the planet and to rewire kids' brains and offer a good bit of education, which is really important, isn't it?
Yeah, because that's where it starts. And I mean, and again, it starts young, and it's about playful. It's about like that sustainability immersion and like having fun with sustainability. I think that's the big angle that I'm trying to push. So, but then also, again, obviously I have adult customers as well. So there's bars, restaurants, hotels, dogs even. Like
now we're talking.
There is a dog menu. So again, if you don't want to finish your pasta straw, give it to your dog. So you're saving on dog food. Or fish food, or cat food.
When it comes to sustainability and the environment, I never get it, right? You know, when you see like activists out there trying to change something, and then you get people in the comments going, "Oh yeah, what horse did they ride in then?" You know what I mean? Then they get all really negative. I'm thinking, why wouldn't you even try to save the planet? Why wouldn't you even like make an effort just to make things a little bit better? Do you know what I mean? I never get that.
But it's that community, like what you described, because people are tired. It's that sustainability fatigue. Sorry for the buzzword, but like it's like people are tired because it's all you described just the stereotype of sustainability. People think that sustainability, like activism, finger pointing, you get blamed for doing things not right. So that's exactly like, and especially kids don't have that baggage.
Yeah.
So like that's where you can start early. So then directly, it's ingrained in their mind. Sustainability is fun. With adults, again, if they're having my cups and a cocktail, it's easier to get us.
You seem like a fun guy.
I was going to say, you're putting a fun spin on it all. I'm thinking, where's your stall? I want to come and have a look.
In the corner.
Excellent. I'll be there shortly.
Right.
Have you got anything that's keto friendly? Because I'm on the keto diet. I can't have any carbs.
Fine. We'll sort you out. We won't tell. It's for the good of sustainability. We'll sort you out.
We just won't tell you.
Ignore the keto.
I'm sure the scales might disagree with you in the morning. I don't know. But,
it's fine. They're edible scales.
do you go into schools and things?
Yeah, I do. If, like, again, so we're based in London, so like through the school catering angle, yes, again, because we do a lot of like, so there's like, we work with Boy Scouts, there's a Scout badge, so there's lots of educational activities, sale design competitions. So yeah, it's like there's more. It's not just a company. It's again, I'm trying to push a mindset, hence activities as well. So we have blow football with my straws at our stand. You can play blow football.
Oh, like table football.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
I'm with you.
Well, normally it's against gummy bears, but here it's a little bit easier setup. it's an air hockey field, and then you can play blow football with the straws.
How many slides are you going on today, by the way?
Oh, I want to, but I don't think I'll get a space.
You got to at least get on the carousel. I mean,
no, but that's the most not boring, but like no, I want the trampolines. I love trampolines. I have one at home, so I'll do a trampoline.
Will you be doing tricks?
I don't think I have the physique for tricks. I wish one day.
Thank you so much for coming to speak to us today. Where can people find you guys on social media?
Stroodles.co.uk or at Stroodles on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, anything, or YouTube.
Yeah.
You've been wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We're live.
Yes, we are. I think what we've... So because Vicky... first of all, we failed on our question relay at the first opportunity that we had. And we were dancing around like, how do we ask our next guest
what colour pants they're wearing? That's an invasive question.
Very invasive question. And I know that one of our next guests is going to be a lady, and I don't want to ask a lady that. But luckily enough,
we've got a stand-in.
We've got a star right here with us today, who's been out and tested a lot of the stuff here at Kids Fest. Mini-Biscuit, Timmy Whiteley. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just been on the trampoline and wipe out.
Have you?
Yeah.
What's wipe out?
It's where you like jump over the yellow beam and duck.
Oh yeah. So the beam's continually spinning, and you've got to either get over it or under it. Did it take you out?
Yeah.
Did it take you out?
Yeah.
You're not hurt though?
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
I have been on Nerf as well.
On the Nerf?
Get right into that microphone. Get right
I did get hurt.
You did get hurt?
Yeah.
On the Nerf war?
Yeah.
Speaking into the microphone.
Yep.
Are you okay? Do we need to find a first aider?
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
That's better. That's much better. It's bigger than last year, isn't it?
Yep.
Much bigger. Are your legs tired yet?
Yep.
Yeah, and we've got to explain as well, like, we are right in the middle of Telford International Centre. It's a huge arena, and like it's not even that busy yet, but there is going to be thousands of people walking by us very soon.
The doors have just opened, and you can see the stream of people coming through.
So, I mean, if you're going to listen to this podcast and you're going to be like, oh, yeah, let's listen to this cool podcast, let's see how his audio's like, and judge me on my audio, don't use this episode, all right, because it's not...
it's not a true reflection.
It's not a true... Yeah, I like that. So, Timmy, do you remember when I said to you... Oh, by the way, what are you going on next?
I'd probably go on the...
Oh, he's having a good think.
Having a good look around.
Right now, we can see...
Foam party.
Foam party?
Foam party.
Okay.
Wow.
So, how close are we to getting our news report in so we can release it for 12 o'clock?
Mum's giving you thumbs up.
Thumbs up, yeah. All right, so if we can get that footage by, I don't know, say about 11 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
10:30, 11 o'clock. I'll whip it together and we'll get a vlog together. So we did a bit of audio before you came here, Verity.
Fine, good.
Simply where I gave him the rules of his mission.
Yeah.
And so
Your mission,
far,
if you choose to accept.
is to get me some footage so I can release a vlog by 12 o'clock. Okay. Right, okay, so what we've got a question to ask you, and then you've got to ask the next guest the next question. What are you doing? Headbutt in the microphone. So the question we've got to ask you is, and I can ask you this because I'm your dad, what colour pants are you wearing?
Blue.
Blue. Okay, that's a really good answer. And we got what question have you got for the next guest? And you don't know who it's going to be, but keep it clean.
What's your favourite food?
What's your favourite food? That's a great question. Brilliant. Right, we've got some drums going off in the background, so we'll hit this on the head, I think, and then we'll find someone else to speak to.
Hey, thanks, Timmy. Hope you have a wonderful day.
Brilliant.
Okay, so we're sat here with Josephine from Diddy Diners. The music in the background is there's a music stage, so we've got some kids in the background.
Some kids playing, so that's okay. It's fine.
Yeah,
we can get away with it.
Are they professional?
Sound really good.
They sound amazing.
Yeah, they do sound really good.
Yeah. So Josephine, tell us who you are, what you're here with, who you're here with.
Sure. So my name, as you say, is Josephine. I run a company called Diddy Diners, which teaches children about good food, gets them engaged. The idea is to get them engaged with fruits and vegetables and plants, teaching them about where food comes from, etc. And we're here today. I'm here with a company called Stroodles today.
We met him, yeah, great guy.
Yeah.
You met Maxim already,
We
right?
have, yeah.
So Maxim and I are here together. So Maxim obviously brings a really fun, light twist to sustainability.
Yeah.
With his edible products, so as you know already, edible plates, etc.
Yeah.
And we're here together. We have a range of eco party bags, so an alternative to the plastic-filled party bags.
Brilliant.
And the reason that we collaborate on those is because Maxim brings, each party bag has a cookery activity designed by Diddy Diners with an educational activity booklet that teaches children about the plants that the cookery activity comes from, and also something from the Stroodles product range. So for example, we do a magic colour change in lemonade, which uses these really cool things called butterfly pea
I'm going to have to come and have a look at these. It sounds really exciting.
Please come. On the hour and a half hour, we're doing demonstrations of the colour change in lemonade.
Yeah.
So it's completely natural. It turns this bright blue colour, and parents look mortified, and you have to really reassure them that it's natural and
It's okay. It's okay.
No, exactly.
They're not going to be flying high.
No, I know. And as a parent myself, I know I'd do a runner if I saw it, but totally natural.
That's the interesting thing about this, though, is that there are people out there that have lived on this life in this world for so many years and not realise that these things are there.
100%.
And you're educating adults as well as children, and that's 100%. The interesting bit.
Yeah, it's really fun. I love seeing the parents' faces actually. And then the children is an interactive demonstration, so the children then get to add lemon juice. And when the acidity changes, it changes colour. So it's this really cool, like blue to pink colour changing.
Well, I'm sold. I want to come and play.
And then you can taste as well with a pasta straw. So, it's a lot of fun. It's educational and it teaches. And as well as being really beautiful, the flowers are full of antioxidants. So really, lots of health properties, good for our bodies. So
me and Alex were saying before you came, we could have done like in our childhood with some like proper education on food and diet and even sustainability, things like that. It's all becoming much more prevalent in today's society. So it's really cool. And you're making it fun. You and Maxim clearly have got a real fun.
Exactly. I think that's
great.
important, isn't it?
Yeah.
To engage children with something that is fun. And also life's about balance. It's not just about fruit and vegetables, clearly, and that's not at all what the angle we take it from, but it's just doing the educational piece, as you say, around the kind of goodness and also the effects that foods have on our bodies, for good or for bad, and how much better we feel, etc.
Yeah, and I literally think it took me till I was in my 30s to learn my relationship with food and my body and how it all worked. I'm still nailing it. I still don't know.
Aren't we all?
We're living in a difficult time right now, cost of living, and I was saying to Verity that we weren't very well off growing up. And when I got older, I was kind of like, I can buy as much food as I like and I can go to McDonald's and do this. I didn't have that restraint because I wanted it when I was younger.
Yeah.
Is there something, is that a fact that you guys are looking into? Is the fact that sometimes families aren't as well off and they have to scrimp and scrape, and they might have to look for ways to make things sustainable and healthy on a smaller budget?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I do, through my social media and newsletters, we quite often talk about ways to create affordable meals, especially at the moment, obviously, as you say, with the cost of living crisis. So, you know, whether it be food, meal planning is a really big one that I talk a lot about, and that can be a really great way not only to reduce food waste, but also to reduce costs. So I do lots of tips through my social media and newsletters about meal planning, but also more affordable ways to cook. So I don't know if you've seen, it's been in the press quite a bit lately about using slow cookers and air dryers, that sort of thing, to bring, you know, to bring down the cost of the actual cooking process as well as the cost of ingredients. So yeah, really good point.
Sorry, I'm just turning that mic up. So why didn't I do this sooner? It seems like there's always something that's kind of new when it comes to food and preparation. A few years ago, it was my dad juicing. He juiced everything. He was like, "We've got to juice."
Yeah.
But slow cookers, air cookers.
Yeah.
I think I might be the only person that I know that hasn't got an air fryer.
We want one. We want one. We haven't got one
I
yet.
haven't got one, but I hear people rave about them. So I think, you know, I have a slow cooker. I have an Instant Pot, which is both a slow cooker and a pressure cooker.
We got one of them. We got a slow cooker. Great. Chuck a bit of brisket in there. Leave it for the day. Oh.
Ooh,
now
we're talking.
It's amazing. It's amazing. But the air cookers, air fryers. Wow. What an innovation.
Yeah, they're meant to be amazing, aren't they? I was talking to Maxim actually from Stroodle's on the way in the car on the way here about it. He's got one and he absolutely loves it. So yeah, definitely.
I'm just going to wait for them to be a bit cheaper, I think.
You can buy a DVD player for £5 now. They were £1,000 when they first came out.
Exactly. I'll wait another 12 months.
Exactly. Good. Wait for the craze to die down a little bit. Yeah.
And then I'll get in. And then I won't shut up about it.
Have you? I was chatting to Maxim about sort of like you know, the way people sort of react sometimes when they hear about something new and a new idea. Some people get their bunches up, you know. Have you had any situations where someone's gone, "Oh yeah, what the oh actually it's not bad"? Have you had any moments like that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, especially with, I mean, the colour change in lemonade is probably a good example of that, where people, when they initially see it, you know, they well, I suppose the example's kind of twofold. One is the change in the minds, a little bit different to your kind of example, where they think, like I said, it's E numbers and chemicals and realise it's not. But also, I think with the work I do, it's a lot about people, the realisation that actually food that is incredibly good for our bodies can taste amazing. And changing people's mind on that is something that I absolutely thrive on.
I'm a big fan of keto diet. I'm on keto at the moment.
Yeah.
Something that works for me. The weight's dropping off me, and I feel good. I got lots of energy.
Right.
I'm not eating till lunch, and everyone's like, "That's not dieting. That's starving yourself." I genuinely don't need to eat till lunch. And it's great.
Yeah.
And when I do eat, it's like I like chaffles. Everybody laughs when I say chaffles. It's like a waffle made out of almond flour, egg, mayonnaise, and you mix it all together.
That sounds weird.
It's
honestly, so weird.
I'm going to make
delicious.
I'm going to make you chaffles next time you come to my house. It's amazing. They're really
amazing.
good.
I look forward to it.
What do you have them with?
Yeah, I can have it with tuna mayonnaise. You can have it with sausages. You can use them as burger buns.
So it's a savoury thing.
Because you can't eat bread on keto. You can't have bread, so it's a good way of having like a bread-like thing, and it is actually quite tasty. So, yeah.
Sounds delicious.
Chaffles.
Yeah.
I don't just eat chaffles. We have.
And I think you touched on a point there, which is a really important one, which is just that we're all different and different eating habits.
Definitely.
This idea that everyone needs breakfast I don't believe is true. For some people, they do definitely need to eat first thing in the morning, and for others, actually, I know if I eat breakfast, my work day is going to be a lot less productive than if I kind of hold out and then eat, early afternoon. That works for me, but it wouldn't work for some people. So I think
definitely, I think that's key, because everybody works differently. Otherwise, we would literally all be the same, and the world would be a boring place.
Absolutely.
So it is. So recognising that everybody's slightly different. We've all got different needs.
100%.
In every aspect.
100%. Yeah. And it's the same with children, of course. So the work I do is mainly with children and families, and it's exactly the same for them, They all have different needs, different preferences, etc. So it's about being flexible, isn't it?
Yeah. And understanding that family's needs and sort of 100%. Educating them to what works for them.
100%.
And then I can imagine you get, like what Alex was talking about before, these light bulb moments where people go, "Oh, okay, so it's not as much of a headache as I thought it might be."
100%.
Yeah.
All of the things, all of the families that I work with, if I'm doing meal planning or helping them with new ideas for their families, or I do have a course called Raising Adventurous Eaters, which is for children who are going through a fussy eating phase.
Oh, right. I might introduce you to my son later then.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I'll give him a very popular chocolate pot, caramel pot. Just a chocolate mousse, and I'm giving it to him. He's like, I don't like it, and I'm like,
who doesn't like a chocolate
I
mousse?
know. I was like, what? Yeah.
Try and get him to say yet on the end, because shifting that mentality for children where it's, it's not a permanent thing. Actually, this is transient, and at some point, because tastes do change, taste is a learned sense. And so if you there's small tips, like just getting that yet on the end every single time. I don't like it, just look at him, yes. And that mind shift is powerful.
I didn't like olives.
Same.
And I really wanted to be someone who ate olives. I wanted to be that person. So I just carried on eating them. And now I really like them.
100%. My dad forced me to keep eating them. And eventually,
You're
still
not a fan, Alex?
You need to keep... Yes.
Yeah. Not a fan yet.
Yes.
It's like you get like...
You feed me your mayonnaise waffle, I'll feed you an olive.
It's like a vegetable filled with sand. I mean, like...
I think maybe olives with chaffles is the way for you.
Olive chaffles, maybe. maybe.
Could be delicious. I've got to... I'm doing a demonstration at 10:30, so I'm going to have to say thank you so much. Lovely to chat.
How can people follow you on social media?
So I'm at Diddy Diners, so DIDDYDINERS, for lots of tips on children's nutrition, meal planning, reducing food waste, raising adventurous eaters.
Amazing.
Wonderful. We've got a question to ask you very quickly. I'm very sorry. What's your favourite food? That's from Timmy, by the way.
Oh, Timmy, thanks for that. I love so many different types of food. Honestly, my kids would say, "Oh, Mum, you only love vegetables." It's not true. I love loads of food. So, can I go with vegetables? It's like a
you can go vegetables.
Yeah, vegetables.
And also,
100%.
Sorry, go on.
dead quickly, have you got a question? Any question in the world that we can ask our next guest?
Oh, pressure.
I love this bit.
Sorry.
Cogs turning in people's heads. It's brilliant.
What food do they not like that they could keep trying and then like in the end?
So we'll say what food don't you like, and then we'll do the whole
Perfect. So perfect. There we go.
We'll slip that in.
There we go.
Thank you
Ideal.
so much, Josephine.
Lovely to talk. Thank you
Good
for
luck
having
with
me.
the weekend.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Cheers. Thank you. Bye. Now this is something I'm really excited to talk about because Faye, we met at Food Festival.
Yeah, last summer in the quarry.
And you do pickle ball.
Yes, pickle ball.
Now Verity was like, "What is pickle ball?"
Not a clue. I don't even feel like there's a clue in the name. What is it?
Pickleball, it's a mixture of badminton, tennis and table tennis. So you combine elements from those sports and put it all together to make a really fun game.
It's just one game, combining those three?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, which is called pickleball.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's like tennis, but like tennis is great anyway, but like it's too quick, isn't it? Pickleball is a bit more. It's more reactive, but I feel like you don't have to move as much. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, it is quite a fast game, but you can play singles or doubles. Doubles is much more fun and social.
Yeah.
Can we go and play a game later?
Yes.
Yes,
Come
please.
and play.
Amazing.
Well, the reason why I was excited to speak to you is because one, I've seen how quickly this sport has been growing. It's been growing in popularity, especially in Shropshire.
Yeah, massive.
And I want to play it. Because I'm losing weight. I want to get fit. I want to find a sport. And I was thinking pickleball would be great for me.
Yeah, it's really good because you meet people from all walks of life as well, and everyone just wants to have fun and get a bit fit.
I should have bought my gym gear. I get quite competitive
and
about
it's for
this
all
stuff.
ages as well. Like I'm here at the Kids Fest this weekend, which is primarily children, but the sessions that I'm running at the moment are for adults. So it's just a great fun social adult activity, really.
And since you started pickleball in Shrewsbury, how quickly has it grown for you personally as a thing?
It's gone absolutely manic. So I'm running, like some weeks I run like 8 sessions a week.
Wow.
Of pickleball, and I'm in 6 venues around the county. And then a couple of weeks ago I ran the very first event in the whole of the UK for the central region at Tipton Sports Academy, and we had 200 picklers from all over the country coming over 2 days to play.
Wow. That sounds amazing.
They travelled from Harrogate to Leeds to Southampton.
Is the concept of this game something that you've come up with?
No.
It's already a thing?
No. So it's been around since the 1960s in America.
Wow.
But during COVID, it was just from lockdown, like when we came out of lockdown, it's just gone mad in America. It's the fastest growing sport in America, and they're converting all the tennis courts to pickleball courts.
Oh, that's amazing.
And you should see it. Like I've watched, because I've been telling people about pickleball.
Yeah.
Oh, gather around, people. You need to hear about this great thing, right? Because it is great. The volleys, you get the longest, quickest, most exciting volleys you get.
Yeah, the rallies are amazing. So imagine in tennis you just like do a serve and perhaps you can't get it back because it's too fast and whatever. But in pickleball, because the serve is like underarm and it's very sort of easy to do, that's not the main point of the game. It's to have a long rally and be competitive and try and win it strategically.
Wow, okay.
So like the rallies are normally on average about 8 or 9 shots every single time. So it makes
I don't know
it
if
like
it would be if I'm
fun.
playing. I'm not very coordinated.
You're going to love it, honestly. So the ball
easy.
itself is like it's a plastic hollowed out tennis ball.
Right.
So it's very light, it's got a lot of drag behind it, so it sort of slows it down when you hit it.
Ideal.
It
Maybe
doesn't-
I can
and
hit it.
And it doesn't bounce like really high as well. So it like bounces like up to your thigh. So it's not an over high bounce to try and get, which is hard.
Yeah.
So it's like
And
sort of playing table tennis but on a floor. So you go towards the ball to hit it.
It sounds so exciting. What sort of racket or
Okay,
paddle
so
are we
it's called a
talking?
paddle,
A paddle.
and it's about half the size of a tennis racket. So because you're closer to the ball with your hand, it's easier coordination.
Okay.
So you can basically pick it up within 10 minutes and be able to play.
It like bounces
Like
so nicely off the paddle as well.
Yeah.
And
It's really nice.
if I wanted to play it in Shrewsbury, where would I go?
Okay, so there's lots of venues. So there's so at the Kathy Sabin Community Tennis Centre, which is next to the Shrewsbury Club.
Yeah.
We play inside there on Tuesday nights. And then at the Sports Village, Shrewsbury Sports Village, and the Sundawn Games Hall, which is all on that Sundawn stretch.
Yeah.
And then at Morris Chandler, which is near Turnhill at Market Drayton. And also at Langley School in Telford. And Bowmere Heath Tennis Club outside. So you
Brilliant.
can play indoors or outdoors.
Yeah. There's plenty of places.
Yeah,
See, the
we can
reason
find it.
why I think this is great for me is, I'm sorry if you enjoy badminton, but it's not really my thing. It's a lot of swatting in the air.
Yeah, there's a lot of looking up in badminton, getting neck ache.
Yeah. I
So
don't-
pickleball, you don't have to do
Tennis is just absolutely hardcore for someone who's just getting into sport, and pickleball just fits it right in the middle. It's just
Yeah.
right there, and that's
that. It's a lot easier to pick up. Like I say, you can have good rallies within like 10 minutes of picking up a paddle and feel like you're actually achieving and you can do it. You know, I've not found anyone that can't actually do it. So yeah, it's easier. It's much easier.
I'm excited.
yeah.
give it a go.
I'll bring the camera once Timmy's finished with it. Timmy's doing his vlog at the moment. He's getting foamy. It's the foam party. We'll record your first reaction to pickleball. That'll be quite cool.
Brilliant.
Maybe you can play Faye.
Yes, you
Oh,
can play
what?
me.
Play the expert. I don't think that's fair.
Fine, you're
I'll go on a doubles team with you. You take the lead.
Okay, perfect.
Are you guys on social media?
Yeah, we are. We've got a Facebook page. So if you just put in Shrewsbury Pickle Ball, it'll come up with my page, Fee Edwards. And we've also got a website, which is the umbrella company Pickleball Central. Because we're starting to run clubs in all different areas in the central region. So it's pickleballcentraluk.com. So you can put that in as well.
Cool. Fantastic. Right, what we're doing today, before we let you go, is we're playing Question Relay today. So, we've got a question from Josephine from Diddy Diner, and then we're going to ask you to ask a question to our next guest. And the question is, what food did you not like at first, but you persevered with and now you love?
Okay. I didn't really like halloumi very much to start with because I found it a bit sort of rubbery and whatever. But the more I've had it, the more I do actually like it now.
That's key. The halloumi on
Yeah.
the barbecue.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. That's it.
Perseverance. Good for you.
Amazing. And have you got a question for our next guest? You don't know who it is. This is
Okay, how many festivals have they been to promoting their stand
Okay.
Good
Good one.
question.
That's a great
since
one.
they started their business?
Okay.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Faye, thank you so much for chatting to me, and I'll
no
hopefully
worries.
see
Thank
you
you very
soon.
much.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for
Thank
having
you.
me. Bye.
Right, so me and Verity are going for a walk around, going to a microphone and a camera.
Yeah.
Dual wielding today.
It hasn't gone on so far, but yes. I'll press record at some point.
Well, our studio is very loud. We went by the stage, so we're kind of trying to get interviews in between the music and take the microphone around as well, get some interviews with people. This is the quieter room we were in last year, and we stood by the alpacas. Well, I was going to try and get an interview with them, but I don't think that's going to happen.
They look like they're quite busy at the moment. They've got a lot of people that they're entertaining, so maybe we can swing by later.
They're very
see if they've got a free minute.
Let's see if we can find someone to speak to, because I know there's lots of people here doing demonstrations. There's lots of stalls here, lots of educators. We've got the Haygate vets here. They were wonderful to speak to last year. I remember them. So there's lots of people with positive messages to send. There's a silent disco as well. The silent disco at the Oktoberfest.
Where is the silent disco?
Just here in this teepee.
Oh, do you know what? When I went to Oktoberfest, that's where I was. I spent 5 hours in the silent disco, then went home.
Best time of my life, man. I loved it. It was really good. Girl flashed her boobs at me in the... But yeah, this is a great time though, and I spent so much time in there that I came out and I was a pool of sweat.
Oh yeah, I looked like I'd just stepped out of a bath. It was truly disgusting, to be honest, but it's dark in there, you can't tell, can you?
There's a thing here called Root Film, and they've got a kid dressed as Harry Potter with a green screen. I'd love to speak to them.
I walked past here before, there was a guy.
There's a guy here. Well, we'll keep recording. Root Film, we're just taking a walk from the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast.
Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
I will. I'm Harry Treasure, and this is Alice. This is part of Root Film Shropshire. So basically, it's like kids' workshops, and she's got a few workshops on here. So you've got how to make an advert.
Ooh, great.
How to make a short film. How to make a music video. So she's got a few different workshops coming up. So yeah.
Really good, and it's important to grab kids when they're young when it comes to media and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. I think she just feels there's not enough creativity, or there is in primary schools, obviously, but there's always room for more, isn't there? You know, so the idea is to teach them whilst they're young some new skills, and it's quite like current skills. We've got like a green screen there, which they might not have come across before. So we've had like kids doing things like Spider-Man today. There's a Spider-Man outfit there. And she's going to superimpose like a background onto it, like a city background.
And does she do that like today, or does it get sent afterwards?
She's doing a bit of the editing today.
Yeah.
And she's showing the kids the techniques.
Yeah.
And she will then send them, once she's finished, she'll send it to the kids afterwards, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because we're watching at the moment, there's a little kid and he's full on Harry Pottered up, waving a wand about in front of the green screen. I'd like to see the end result. I want to know what happens.
I think she'll be doing a bit of editing to see the kid, and so you can find out more about the techniques about green screen and that, but she'll send it to the parents once it's finished.
See, I found media, like making vlogs, podcasts and stuff when I was in my 30s, right? And I always said if I'd have found it when I was younger, I probably would have been rich by now, you know what I mean?
You'd be minted.
I think in Shropshire as well, it's a good thing to have, because we haven't really heard much about, this kind of thing before, so hopefully it's a bit of a niche anyway, so.
Wonderful. And, there's always something for every child, isn't there?
Yeah.
I try with my kid with football and the typical stuff that kids like. It's all about music and singing, and that's what he likes.
Yeah. Well, she's hoping to do like music videos as well, so she can do like quite a range of things. So.
Wonderful. How can people get involved with you guys? Are you guys on social media?
Yeah. So it's Root Film Shropshire. She's giving out cards and stuff today. There's a sort of a QR code in the back. If you check out Root from Shropshire on Facebook and Instagram, that's the main. And she's got a website as well, actually. So
that's really good. We'll grab a card and we'll definitely give you a follow. Look for the Shrewsbury Biscuit.
Yeah,
we'll give you a follow.
Give maybe speak to Alice as well when she's.
Where are you based in Shropshire?
So she works in the Hive in Shrewsbury.
I know the Hive very well. We're very good friends of ours. We've worked really well, and that is something I'd definitely like to get involved with. So
awesome.
We'll be in touch. I said we'll be in touch.
She's got a few kids doing workshops in the Hive at the moment. She's got like 4 or 5 doing it per session. They're about 2-hour sessions at the moment, but she's expanding. So
future filmmakers. I'd love to get you on the Shrewsbury Biscuit properly.
Yeah.
And get her on the biscuit. Spend a good hour. Come round, have a cup of coffee.
Awesome. Thanks a lot.
Brilliant.
Thanks
Fantastic.
ever so.
We'll carry on walking.
Cheers.
Let's see if we can grab other people. This is an unofficial biscuit run. We just like, let's do a bit of talky, but we're carrying on walking. What's going on here with these rocks?
So I had a look earlier, and you get to make and design your own clay tiles. I think you leave them here and he sort of kilns them and what have you. But some of the things people have made are on the table over there. They look amazing. You must be a very good teacher. I don't know how everyone's making such good things.
This is Textiles from the Earth by Andrew Richards. I don't know if we're going to be able to grab him because he's got
a full
kids. Oh, okay. So,
wow.
So you're Andrew Richards.
Andrew, yes. So I'm a potter, professional potter, and then I'm teaching here today tiles. So it's been quite busy this morning.
Oh yeah, we can see.
And they're making individual seascapes on the tiles, so every single person will create something completely different.
And then you're going to fire them today, or
what'll happen is they'll take them home on a piece of cardboard, and then in a couple of days they'll dry out. They'll varnish both sides and then glue them on a piece of wood, and that's good enough for this event. So it's more of an experience for them.
I guess sometimes a little spark like that is what all a young mind needs, right?
That's all it took. I was 13 in school. Teacher took me into the pottery room, and I've travelled the world and I've been everywhere, and I'm a professional potter for 35 years, just from one teacher who created that moment for me. So amazing.
You clearly got a real good eye for teaching, because all the tiles are absolutely beautiful, and it's a really interesting concept to use the shells, because I guess if you feel like you're not that artistically inclined, you put shells on it just looks gorgeous straight away.
Well, you look at the quality of these, you can see.
Look at that.
The standard and the quality that kids are producing is amazing.
Do you sell pottery as well?
Yeah, this is my main line, which is cookware, and but I also do pit-fired, wood firing, raku. So I do a big variety of work for different shows. This event is something for the teaching side of it, and then I do all of the food festivals and the pottery festivals throughout the whole year, and that's my living.
Do you know what I was thinking about? I was in work the other day, sorry, and I was thinking I could do with, what are those beer cups called?
One of them, he's got them over here, look.
Yeah.
Is it a Stein?
I could.
No.
That's the beer tank. Could feel the weight on that. Light as a feather.
I could do with something like this for the biscuit.
But that is oven microwave dishwasher, so people put them in the freezer for half an hour for cider or beer, or they'll have a cup of tea in it, and when it goes cold, they'll put it in the microwave for 3 minutes, and it'll be boiling again. So that's what this is, and that's a piece of Snowdon on there, and that's a piece of Travan. So that's quartz from Snowdon and black granite from Travan. So you've actually got pieces of the mountains in the pots.
That is fancy.
Where are you based?
I'm based in Llangollen.
Oh, Llangollen. I spent a lot of time there.
I'm close, but I travel all over Britain, and Edinburgh and Glasgow, London, everywhere selling, but also, demonstrating.
Well, I think this is great, and I think what you do is fantastic, and the stuff you've made here is great. You're passing it on to young people too. Thanks for chatting to us today.
Thank you very much.
Thanks ever so.
Yeah, we'll get that there. So Textures from the Earth by Andrew Richards. Go to www.ajrpotter.com.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for chatting to us.
Thank you. I just want to get a picture of these.
Yeah, let's get a picture of these. We're getting... because the artwork that these kids have created, just with a little bit of a conversation with Andrew, is really, really good. You'd be shocked. Surprised.
Like just getting shells on the table. Look at all of them. They're amazing.
Really good.
They are beautiful.
Really good. Well, let's carry on round. That was really good. We're finding some great stuff here, aren't we?
Yeah.
This is the creation station. Now these guys were just starting out. Last year they came to see us.
There's material here to make tutus.
I'm all for about tutus earlier.
Yeah, I think I need one.
Yeah.
I think it should be the biscuit uniform.
Are you alright? It's been a while, hasn't it?
It has.
Yeah. I just mentioned that you were just starting out after the pandemic last time.
Yeah.
How are things now for you?
They're going really well. Things are starting to pick up. in a few more schools and that sort of stuff. It's great.
Got a big smile on your face. That's really nice, really encouraging.
That's just the shyness.
The shyness. Well, last time we got the studio, but they put us by the stage, so we thought we'd go for a wander with the microphone.
Lovely to see you again anyway.
Lovely to see you too. We'll have to do something outside of this, and
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be fabulous.
drop us a line. There's make sure you
Pop round to you and grab your card.
absolutely the Creation Station, guys. Make sure you check it out.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
You have a good weekend.
Thank you. Okay, we're still going. We haven't stopped recording yet. The STEM. These guys are great as well. They came on the show and they absolutely. Hello. You all right? I was gonna say it's been a while, but it's been a year. Yeah. I was just talking about that last year. You guys came and you took over the show. It was wonderful speaking to you.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say.
You were wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Today we've got the same going on. So we've got different activities linked to different pathways at income training. So we're trying to connect young people to careers in engineering, and we have one of our engineers in the making here. So this is Jess. Jess, would you like to come over?
Without dropping the... No, see.
Jess had a stack of sellotape on her head then. It was
Yeah,
impressive.
it would have been great if you'd have come over here and not dropped one. Hello.
Hi.
So you're an engineer in the making, right?
Yeah, I'm an apprentice.
Wonderful. And you've been working with the STEM and with...
Income training.
Income training?
Yeah. So Jess is one of our apprentices. She works for HL Smith. Do you want to tell everyone what you do?
So at work we do like the driving line system, so like all like, the gearboxes and stuff of like vehicles, mainly lorries and stuff, and we like mend them and repair them and things like that.
And is this a passion of yours? You like making things and fixing things? Is that what you like?
I've always loved making things. So me and my dad when I was younger, we made a go-kart together and things, so I've always loved hands-on stuff. So I decided, well, I don't suit school, so I'll do an apprenticeship.
That's really, really cool.
Jess is 16 at the moment, so she's just done about 6 months in her training. Yeah, so she's one of our part-time learners. So that means she goes to income training for 2.5 days a week, but then the other 2.5 days she's with the company. And she's 16 and she's being paid to learn.
Oh, that's amazing.
And she's also one of our ambassadors, so that's why she's here today. So she's acting as an ambassador for income. She's trying to inspire the next generation, so hashtag engineering kids futures. So she's basically being an ambassador today, encouraging children as young as 4 to become engineers, because we have a skills shortage in Shropshire and we're working hard to fill that skills shortage.
We were just talking about, I was talking about Russell Howard's latest stand-up show.
Yeah.
And we were talking about the things they used to teach us in school, and one of the things he mentioned on the show was like, go measure the playground with a clicky-clacky wheel, you know?
The
it's like, where is that relevant in life? But I guess when it comes to doing what you enjoy and what you're passionate about, it could be anything, couldn't it?
Well, yeah, and measuring is one of the key skills as an engineer, actually, and that's what
it goes all wrong.
It doesn't matter what type of engineer, whether you're a machinist, whether you're a CAD designer, whether you're a mechatronics engineer. If you don't get the measurements right, the parts don't go together. And
So
if
there
you're
you go,
designing,
Russell Howard.
you might not need a trundle wheel for this. We call it metrology, which is the science of measure. So if you're designing a part to go in an aircraft to keep that aircraft together, like one of our companies, Homet, who make components to keep the pieces together. If that falls apart in flight, we're in a spot of bother, aren't we? So measurement is critical to any industry in engineering and manufacturing.
I love that. There you go, Russell Howard.
So Russell Howard, thank you for promoting the trundle wheel. We tend to use vernier calipers at income, not the trundle wheel, because obviously the trundle wheel will measure in metres, and we're working in like a thousandth of a millimetre.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Micrometers.
Micrometers.
A thousandth of a millimetre. I don't think that even exists. How can you measure that? That's insane.
And that's where you can't measure with a human eye.
Yeah.
And that's why you need tools, and that's what metrology is. So metrology is another sector in engineering where we get our engineers to program a machine that then measures the part. So another company is called Granger & Worrell, and they make engines for F1 cars, and they have to use high-tech equipment, metrology equipment, to measure their engines rather than us checking with the human eye.
This is all I'm thinking. Do you know when you're at school and you ping a ruler and it pings on the table?
Yeah.
I'm thinking those are the kids that we need to go, right, pinging that ruler. You're a future
Metrologist.
metrologist. Let's get you some more measuring implements.
Yeah. I used to sit there in class board just like, woo.
And here you are.
And some people say, how do you spot an engineer? And it's that particular child that doesn't want to be given instructions. They want to explore and inquire. We've had a 4-year-old today. I don't know if you saw him, Jess, but he came up and made a car linked to automotive engineering, and he made that car just through inquiring. His parents didn't give him any clues, and he tested his car in his 4 years. So we need to
Future engineer.
We need to nurture those inquiry and problem-solving skills, which is what we're trying to do here today.
Thank you so much for what you're doing. No, I mean, like, you've given me so much hope for the future. You're the future, and it makes me feel so happy.
There's a real shortage of women in engineering as well, so Jess
There's
is
that too.
I'm the only female in my workshop.
And how many people strong is your workshop?
Small company.
I think it's about 50 of us.
50?
Yeah.
And you're the only female?
I'm the only female on the work floor. There's some in the office, but yeah.
Does that mean you have to be like real bolshy?
Yeah. I work in the machining shop, so everyone comes to me with their broken parts and go, mend it please.
Nice.
So,
Good for you.
Integral part of H.L. Smith. I hope H.L. Smith are listening. She needs a promotion when she's trained.
I know we said this last time about organising something, but I really do feel like anybody that listens to a long show, come around for a cup of coffee, piece of cake, whatever you. We'll do a good hour and a half chat and bring in some of your prodigies and promote this, because I think it's so important. What do you reckon?
Yeah. We've got a team of ambassadors, haven't we? All from different sectors. And it's not just women in engineering, it's all groups. So, you know, every minority group is represented where we can. But we would also invite you to one of our events. We're doing the F1 in Schools Regional Championship in Shropshire. It's the first one we've done in Shropshire on the 24th of April and the 25th of April. So you're more than welcome to come along to that as well. And our ambassadors will be there on the day. And we've got local primary schools, local secondary schools coming in to test their race cars. And we're trying to get our teams at nationals, which each team, there'll be a winning team to go to nationals, and the winning team from the nationals will then go to international.
Wow.
So they could be.
I'll tell you what, if we're free, we'll be there. I think that sounds great.
It sounds amazing. It is the day after the London Marathon, so I might be broken. I'm going to attempt it, yeah.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, I'll be asleep in the corner, struggling to move.
Could you sitting down role?
Perfect, I'm in. Sign me up.
We are providing judges with lunch and refreshments.
Yeah, just keep me fed and watered.
Can I ask, I'm sorry this is a bit of a loaded question, but if there's any young girls out there that feel pressured because they're a female in an environment and they want to go on and go do things, what advice would you give them?
Show the boys who's boss. Most of the time females can be better than male at some things to do, because, well, most of the time they're more like, they can think of things faster and how to mend things in a way that some males can't. Like, for me at my work, the males struggle to like undo the bolts sometimes because their hands are like so wide in a way, but me with my tiny hands and tiny in general, I find it easier. So it's kind of just going forth and follow your dream and not let any gender stop you.
Nice. Well, that's really good. I mean,
definitely.
I mean, I agree with most of that.
I grew up with 4 older brothers. I agree with it all. Well done.
Tell people where they can get in touch with you if they need you. If you have a kid that just needs to be making things.
I don't know I know my website. So I'm the STEM Workshop, and I do all of the STEM activity for income training. So you can get in touch with me at thestemworkshop.co.uk. I do believe Income website is on there. I think it's .org.uk, but let's make sure we read the Income one out. It's not. There we go. So it's in-com.co.uk for all of the work that we do with Income to raise the profile of engineering in our local community.
Wonderful. You guys have been great to speak to.
Take that. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'll take it.
Really good.
You can train as an engineer at any age.
Really?
There's no age limit. So.
Well, this has been really encouraging. It's always lovely to chat to you.
We'll
do this again
guys.
in a few weeks rather than a few months. Okay?
Get in touch.
Cheers.
Hi, what's your name?
Freddy too.
And have you been here before? Is it your first time?
Yeah.
Yeah? First time? Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah.
What are you gonna go on? All the rides?
Yeah.
All the inflatables? Yeah? Have you been down the slide yet?
No.
No. And how old are you?
3.
Wow, you're a big boy. There is so much fun here. There's lots and lots of things to do. Oh, is that your little sister? Yeah? And what's her name?
Theo.
Oh, Theo. Ah. Well, I hope you have lots of fun, okay? Go and enjoy your time.
Yeah.
See you later.
We're recording. Right, Timmy, I haven't seen you for forever. You've found a friend from school, Finn. All right, Finn?
Yeah.
You want to introduce yourself to our listeners?
Hello, I'm Finn Potts.
Finn Potts, and how do you know this striking young man here?
I go to the same school as him.
You go to the same school as him?
Yeah. And so we met in reception in 2019, was it?
2019?
No, 2020. Yeah, 2020.
Way back when? Yeah? That's when you met. And what have you been doing today, Finn?
Running around on all the contraptions with Timmy.
Yeah? Have you been on all the inflatables?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you do the assault course?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you had to go on the wipeout, Finn?
Yeah. Yeah, we just did it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And did you
it was
get
tiring.
wiped out?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Lots.
Yeah?
But I didn't. I only got wiped out once by Finn because he stopped down and I wasn't expecting it to go to me, so I flipped over it, didn't I?
Okay, so when we first started this today, I set you a mission, didn't I?
Yeah.
And it was to create a mini vlog that we can release on Facebook by 12 o'clock.
Yep.
Can I tell you something important?
What?
It was meant to get done by 12 o'clock, so we could release it on Facebook. And guess what?
What?
You did it!
Woo! Nice, Timmy.
You did. All right. So you went and got some reporter stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't use the whole thing. I used the phone party bit because it was really, really good.
Yeah.
You come bursting out the phone and he was like, "Welcome to Kids Fest." It was really good. So.
Yeah.
Finn, I've got to ask you, what is the best part about Shropshire Kids Festival? What did you enjoy the most?
Meeting Timmy.
I mean, that goes without saying because you guys are buds, right? But I mean, like, the best thing you went on today?
Probably Wipeout. Yeah, Wipeout.
Yeah? That is really, really good. It's a very popular one. Have you been on the carousel with the horses?
No.
You should go on them. That's really good.
But we're going to go on it next. We're going to go further down there next.
Have you been on the bumper cars?
No. I have.
You have? But you need to go on there with Finn and smash into him. Yeah? Well, okay, I'll tell you what. Right, so you did a great job completing your special mission. As a reward, you get to go on the carousel and do the bumper cars. Okay?
Okay.
Right, guys, thank you so much for chatting to me. Finn, welcome to Shrewsbury Biscuit. Thank you very much for coming on. Have you got any special messages for anybody?
Everyone should love biscuits.
Everyone should love biscuits. What's your favourite biscuit?
Every kind.
Every kind of biscuit?
Well, mine is, you know those chocolate-filled ones?
Like the bourbons?
Bourbons.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good. Right, go and have fun, guys. Thank you so much for chatting to me, yeah?
See ya.
How are you, Gabby? You good?
Yeah, good, thanks. All well here.
I can't come to Kids Fest and not come speak to you guys at Cheers.
We have to speak to you every time, don't we?
Yeah. How have things been in the last year since we spoke to you?
Really good. We've got more classes on now and we've grown with our numbers as well. We had our first comp in December, so that was really good. We took 2 first places and 1 fourth. So,
wow.
Yeah, first comp was wicked.
You've got a smile on your face. You're so happy.
It's really good, yeah.
Because remember when you guys first started off and we first spoke, at that interview, you were so emotional that this thing is happening, and now you're winning competitions, and you're growing.
It's all happening, so it's just amazing. It's so nice, and it's such a community feel now as well. Like everybody's really coming together and developing. So yeah, it's lovely. It's good.
Brilliant. And age groups, is it still the sort of same?
Yeah, the same. So we're doing 5+ now, so a little bit younger than before, and we still take up to anyone. So 50s, 60s, come give it a go. You're more than welcome.
Wonderful. Cheer and Lisa are great. Honestly, I've spoken to you for years now, last couple of years. And every time I see you, you always put on a great show. Your social media's popping. You guys doing great stuff. I just want to say congratulations for doing what you love.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thanks
Brilliant.
for listening to us.
Thank you. No, right. Brilliant. Have a great time. Right, we're just
Have a
gonna
good
carry on.
weekend.
See ya. Right. Let's go into the under fives bit, because there are a couple of businesses that were eager to speak to us, but then maybe they can't leave their stands or something. So
Sure. It's okay, we're portable now.
We're portable, we're walking around.
Walking and talking.
Now, I'm hoping this bit's a bit quieter. I mean, that's great. I love the atmosphere, but when you're an audio person...
There's a lot going on in the background, isn't there?
Yes, there is. So this is the under fives bit. Let's see if we can find people to speak to. Guys here from Tot Time. There's louder music in here.
The under fives are living it up.
You alright, guys? How are you? So we're from the Shrewsbury Biscuit podcast. Get some interviews. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Emily.
From Tot Time.
Hi, I'm Emily from Tot Time.
Yes.
And I'm Beck from Tot Time. Hi.
Nice to meet you. What is Tot Time and where are you guys based?
So Tot Time is an interactive baby class for 0 to 3 years, and we specialise in the 15 mental development stages between then.
Wonderful. And are you guys based all over Shropshire, or are you just in Telford, Shrewsbury?
We're all over, but primarily Telford, Shrewsbury, Market Drayton and surrounding areas, yeah.
Brilliant. Is this a new thing, or has it been going for a while?
So we've been going for a year, but in that year we are finalists in the National Children's Activity 2023
Wow,
for
congratulations.
the most loved baby and toddler class, which is amazing. So we've got to be doing something right. And yeah, I think we are the only one of our kind definitely around.
Brilliant. I can see a smile on your face. You guys seem to really enjoy this.
I'm very proud. Well, I created the company.
Yeah, that's where the smile comes from.
I'm very chuffed. I'm very proud of what we do, and we'll boast about it all day long.
You should do too.
Definitely.
How's your clientele grow? Is it grown and grown and grown? Has it become too much for you? I mean, how's it grown like that?
Oh, massively. So it always starts off slow until people get to know who you are and what you do. But we have a great success rate. 9 out of 10 parents will come back to us because I suppose they know what we offer. All of our classes are led by mental health experts. We're all about creating a parent community, educating parents in their children's development, as well as giving excellent classes for their little ones. So we have our parent diaries, which are the first of its kind. Which for parents to take home, it gives the breakdown of the different development stages the little ones go through, as well as activities to stimulate different areas of the brain for them to do at home. We have our 20 different themes to our classes of our Find, Tick and Talk, so our classes never get boring. Our A2 interactive flat books, we are the only people in the UK that use those flat books. And our Skill of the Week, we are the only class or the only company in the country that does a Skill of the Week where it's specific, targeted skill-based development.
Oh, wonderful! You put so much thought into this.
That just sounds like so much effort. What's your history before developing this company? How did you come up with the idea and know all of this stuff?
Well, do you know what? I've always had, and I do have a particular interest in child development, especially it started off with women's mothers' mental health. And it was when I was having my little one, when I was pregnant, there was nothing around. After having her, there just weren't any baby. There was a lot of, the novelty sensory of a bit of glow in the dark, a bit of messy play. But I thought, do you know what? There's so much missing that parents just aren't making the most of, that people aren't making the most of. Parents can be educated better to help them bring their child's development on in the best possible way, because we all want what's best for our children, and it's our responsibility to teach that to parents. Again, loneliness is a number one factor in depression, especially with first-time moms. So we wanted to create a parent community. We do our free coffee and cake socials after classes to encourage parents, mums and dads to come together. We do our free talks on things like all sorts of the terrible twos, how to help parents deal with terrible twos. So we give the breakdown of exactly what is happening in our little ones to give parents a better understanding of that development stage in our little ones' lives. Mom brain is one that we did last week. We have a talk on mom brain and the actual anatomy that's happening in mothers, and it's not just a myth of mom brain and why that's the case. So it's all areas of development, whether that's in parents or whether that's in children. That's kind of our number one focus, and
It's really unique, really, actually, because like when you round other parents, you're like, oh, it's just baby brain, or it's just this, or it's terrible twos. There's so many like just common phrases thrown about to describe this one thing that's happening, and you're breaking it down, actually saying, well, let's have a look at actually what is happening with terrible twos.
That's it. So, in a nutshell, the terrible twos is a development stage of they get to the point where cognitively they can understand what, and they have their own wants and desires, but they don't often have the ability to be able to communicate those. So we give parents the skills before so we work on using our parent diaries, the linguistic skills that we try and build up from as little as 6 months old, so the little ones have a means of communicating those needs and wants further down the line. And then we give parents the tools to be able to cope, I suppose, with this stage. Maybe they've come to us a little bit later where they haven't been able to learn all those pre-skills. So it's how to communicate with your child effectively, have a better understanding of what they're going through, so you can sympathise a little bit with what the stage that they're going through and how confusing it must be and frustrating. And the mom brain, going again into the biological autonomy of a woman's brain to do with grey matter and the actual movement of neurons in the brain until postpartum to make us super moms in ultimately. So that's what.
So your brain effectively hibernates until it's time.
Well, what happens when we doing the mom brain is so we have a certain amount of grey matter in the brain, and in this grey matter is where our neurons live, which allows us to process new and existing information. Now, when we're pregnant, our brain takes away some of that grey matter from certain areas of the brain to put it into our prefrontal lobe, which is our maternal instinct. So when it comes to multitasking, that's not a myth. The women, mothers especially, can multitask better because you have it's actually triple the amount of grey matter as a mother in your frontal lobe to be able to process new information and retain new information, to be able to multitask, to make you the best caregiver possible. But in order to do that, it does mean that they have to take it from other areas of the brain. So that's when a lot of women say, I'm forgetting this, or I'm not as good at my job as I used to be. That is why. It's not a myth. You're not going crazy. That is why. But it does get better, because after a few years, after the child is born, the brain readjusts itself, it corrects itself, because you don't have to be that ultimate super mom anymore. So the brain, the grey matter then evenly spreads itself back out, and you return to normal.
That's quite fascinating, isn't it?
I'm actually blown away. You've taken like simple concepts, simple ideas, and turned them into a conversation I could probably have for about an hour and a half. In all honesty.
But this is exactly the type of learning that we bring forward to our classes. So it's educating parents in what exactly is going on with your little one. How can you best develop that? How can you best bring that out? Stage by stage. And that's what our classes are about. So we do that on a weekly basis as well.
Has this like drawn you into learning more about the human psyche on the whole? Because I feel like there's certain aspects of this that kind of segue onto different things, especially when it comes about grey matter and instincts and things like that. It sounds like you've got a real interest in it.
Oh, massively. Yeah, we do. All of our stuff is written by experts. All of our classes are taught by experts. So it's not a case of Sandra from the street is coming and does a 2-week course. And
what you need to do is get a bit of whiskey. Yeah. we move far from that.
We talk about the controversial subjects as well of sleep training, for instance, and secure attachment and the importance of that. And we have a responsibility to educate parents, because a lot of them fall into pitfalls and make mistakes that they later regret further down the line because they're unaware. And it's making parents fully aware of all the facts before they make any decisions.
And with things like sleep training, that is quite controversial because there are so many different options.
Nature versus nurture.
Yeah, all of that. Is that something that your advice would be different per family, or?
What we do is it's all about my personal opinion would be different from somebody else's, and it's appreciating that everybody has a different set of circumstances. Everybody's circumstances are different. Some people are lucky enough to have all the choice in the world because they don't have to go to work. Most of us aren't that lucky, so we have to do what we have to do to survive. But really, when it comes to sleep training, all it's about is there's a lot of misinformation out there about what sleep training does or what it claims to do. So all we want to do is we want to fully educate parents, and so they're fully equipped with all the information they need to make their own choice on what's right and what's wrong for them and their family. And that's our responsibility to do that and spread the word on it. Same with everything else.
I think you're wonderful. I think what you're doing is great. How can people find you guys?
So we're Top Time. So again, come to our website, tottime.co.uk. We're running free tasters with the promotion code of TTKF23 for March. If anybody wants to book on for free tasters, but yeah, visit our website, or we're on social media. Top Time.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for chatting to us.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Wow, my mind is blown. Actually blown. There was a lady over here that really wanted to speak to us, but that was interesting, wasn't it?
That was interesting. I appreciate what she's saying about baby brain. I think that's a very good point.
Yep. Yes.
And that it turns mums into super mums.
And I feel like, there's a certain... That's the second time we've heard of women being compared to being a little bit more switched on than guys. I don't know if to feel a little bit attacked today. Right, so here.
Oh, where are we?
Over here. The Pop Up Playtime. So I'll just speak to these guys. So, we're having a wander around. Yeah, and speak to a few people. Would you like to introduce yourself to my listeners, please?
I will. Hello, I am Emma, and we are from the Pop Up Playtown.
What is the Pop Up Playtown?
The Pop Up Playtown is a little role play town for children of a preschool age, Key Stage 1, Key Stage 2, where they can explore different areas of jobs, I suppose, in the future.
Nice. I see you got like a road map going on, you got circus stuff, princess stuff going.
We have our hair salon and our fire station, school, and everybody loves the circus tent too.
Is this something that people can hire out for parties, or do you work at a nursery? I mean, how does that work?
We do. We hire out for parties, weddings, schools, nurseries, and any sort of events really.
And you just turn up with all this and let the kids go?
We turn up, we set up. 9 times out of 10 we leave and let them to enjoy the place and then come back and clean away.
It looks really cool. So it's a great concept that you can bring this whole thing to an event.
Definitely, and the children don't even realise that they're learning while they're doing it.
Wonderful, wonderful. When did this begin for you?
We started on the 4th of April last year.
Wow, so it's new.
We are new, we're very new. We're nearly 1 though, which is exciting, and it has just been growing since we started, which is great.
I love this. I love how when things grow organically and quickly because people want it. This is. I mean, I've seen companies that hire out toys for weddings and stuff like this, but you've literally got teepees and tents and cars and scooters and stuff. That's really cool.
Absolutely. They love going around the road. We do have our barbecue on the grass as well. We usually have a little campfire in the middle, which is great fun too.
Sorry, go on.
It's very cute. It's like you've set up a little fun community that I definitely want to be part of.
It is. It's a great little town that everybody loves playing with, really. As you can see, we haven't yet had a break of people coming in, which is wonderful. Everybody seems to be really loving it.
Really, really good. If people wanted to hire you, where can they find you?
If people want to hire us, we have our website, which is www.thepopuplaytown.co.uk. We're also on Facebook and Instagram at the Pop Up Playtown, or give me a call on 077 130 36510.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for chatting to us today.
Thank you very much.
That's really cool. Really, really cool.
See you later.
See you later.
See ya.
We're in. I think we've done it. I think today so far. We're back tomorrow. But I think what we've got to do is have a discussion. You've never been here before. What's your experience? What are your feelings about Shropshire Kids Festival?
I've really enjoyed it. I tend to live my life without expectations, so I don't get disappointed. So I didn't really know what I was expecting today. But it's been really fun. Like I said, a visual treat for the eyes. There's lots of inflatables, the carousel is just lit up like Christmas. It's beautiful.
It's very photogenic, that carousel.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? There's been loads of dancers, like cheerleading, the bands, the kids' bands earlier. It's been a really fun day. Loads going on.
We've worked hard as well. I mean, we've got great video content. Timmy did a great job. He recorded a news report that we put on Facebook today, which is really cool. We've done some reporting ourselves, recording, vlogging.
Yeah.
And we did some biscuit walks, which I haven't done for a while. I didn't even say we were going to do one. We just hit record, spoke to someone, and then just carried on walking. It just kind of happened naturally.
It worked. It was good.
Yeah, and I think that's great when it kind of does that. It kind of works organically.
Yeah.
It's not forced. It kind of just makes it happen. I think what we could probably do, if not today, maybe tomorrow, speak to Beth Heath, find out what she feels about today, if she's enjoyed it or not. But we're going to do day 1 and day 2, so we'll be back tomorrow. We'll get some interviews with people. I think what I'm going to do is try and get some interviews way before the music starts again, and that way we can get some great content.
Yeah, because that's been a bit of an audio nightmare.
I am so sorry to Lolita, because we started in an interview and then a band broke up, and we had to. You won't hear that audio. I'll never release it.
You couldn't hear anything, could you?
I'll never release that audio.
We'll see if we can catch it tomorrow.
That being said, I've had fun. That's the most important thing. We've had fun.
It has been fun.
I thrashed Verity at Pickle Ball earlier.
To be fair, you have played it before, and that was my first time. So you just watch
for about 5 minutes at a food festival. I mean, we're invested in this.
There's the pickleball team over there.
Yeah, I think
as one of our tutors.
I'm gonna see if I can wave him over. Can I borrow you a second? Can I borrow you just for 1 second?
Are we going to ask him who?
Can you jump on that microphone? Put those headphones on just for a second. Sorry. Just put those headphones on. I know you're probably busy and you're having a good time. We were just talking about pickleball and the great time that we had.
Yeah.
Who was better, me or Verity? I mean, you got.
Okay, I'm gonna give 2 answers because I'm properly British and I sit on the fence about everything. So
excellent.
Naturally, you were better to start with. Verity was more improved over the 15 minutes you were down there, I reckon.
Yes. That means wait for round 2. My issue, I've said it, I'm not consistent. So I did a couple of good ones and then I'm like, whoo, on the whatever.
You get carried away.
I got excited.
Yeah, you get too excited. The adrenaline starts going. It's like, I've got this, and then it goes off.
Yeah, no, I haven't got it.
have you got a steps counter on you at the moment?
Yeah, but it's not going.
I was going to say, I wonder how many steps you've done today, because I bet you've been playing pickleball all day.
All day. So we did it. So we have like an hour and a half sessions on Tuesday, and I do about 4 miles in an hour and a half. And you think you get there and you're like, oh, it's not much more than table tennis, and you come out sweaty mess. It's
so
great.
Is that like 8,000 steps ish?
Probably.
And that's in an hour, 2.5 hours?
An hour and a half.
An hour and a half, and you've done like 4 or 5 times that today?
Yeah, probably.
That is hilarious.
It's so much fun.
That is a lot of steps.
You should do it. Everyone should do pickleball. It's wicked.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. I'm sorry to grab you when you went past.
No worries at all.
You came at the right time. So thank you very much.
It's all about pickleball. Take it easy.
Thank you.
See you later.
See ya.
I honestly feel like I could challenge anyone right now at pickleball.
Yeah, right now, but you wait until I've had a few more goes at it. Best improved. You heard the master.
Best improved. Still a long way to go, but best improved. Getting competitive on the biscuit. We never had this before. Yeah, we've had fun. We've had a great time. And it's things like that. That's what's special about events like this. Anyway, we're going to sign off. Thank you for joining us for day 1 at Shropshire Kids Festival. We've got some music about to start. Thank you, Verity, for today. Thank you.
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you to everybody that's spoken to us, and we'll catch you for day 2. We're doing this in 2 days, so peace out, guys. Take it easy.